A quick video on how to change out your ECU. This will be on a 2005 Hyundai Tucson. Reason I'm changing out the ECU on this car is because the old one has got it keeps throwing codes for an O2 sensor, which I've replaced a couple times, checked connections, they all look good. So it's kind of a common fix. And in this particular car, the ECU is under the dash, like under the front dash, and it's kind of a pain to get to. So this might not be the best video, but we'll see how it comes out. First things first, I'm going to take my old ECU and then my new to me ECU, which came with a guarantee. And I've got, this is the frame that my old ECU is on. This is actually what is used to bolt it up against the back edge of the firewall. I'm just going to move this over. I think those are 10 mils, and I'll be ready to go. There is actually another ECU in there, which is a model number that's like, I think it's like 1 or 2 numbers off. It was supposed to be compatible, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend going with one that's 1 or 2 models off because it might not work. The one that's in there does work, but it does not. It won't clear codes. So where I live, that means you can't pass inspection, can't get the little inspection sticker, and if you get stopped, you're going to get a ticket. So I'm going to swap this one out and see if this hopefully will change the, will hopefully rectify the issue that I'm having. Let me move that over frame to frame, then I'll show you all the annoying stuff you have to take out to get under that dash. Okay, so it's a little hard to see all this because there's no way to get far enough away, but this is the little plastic dash cover and kick cover. There's 2 Phillips, one on this side, one out of frame on the other side. Take those 2 out, and literally you take this and pop it out. Once you pop those out, now you've got access to 2 other items that you have to take out. This is the ODB2 connector, and this is the hood pop, which I'm actually going to pop right now, and I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to take out 2 Phillips from the other side. These are also Phillips head connections on both of them. You can see one here, one there. You could actually take this one out, loosen that one up, and the whole thing slides over. And it's really straightforward. It's just cumbersome as all you know what. And then after that, this metal plate comes off. So it's 10 mils, 1, 2 10 mil bolts. Number 3 is back there, and then there's a nut right there. They're all 10 mil. I actually have a 10 mil deep socket that I've been using for this because later I'll show you when we get in underneath I'll need a deep socket. Okay, so computer is all the way over here. You can see the connections for it. I did go and disconnect the battery, by the way. So you see that gold frame is right here. The wires going into the computer are there. This is kind of in the way. So what I'm going to do is take this out, and that is just, surprise, surprise, 2 10mm nuts. And by taking this out of the way, I can get a little bit better access to the ECU. When I pull these out, each of these nuts and screws, I'm putting them in the cup holder just because it's right there and it's easier. So, okay, that's a relay block. No, I've done this a couple times, so I did mess up one of the relays in the car and my windows don't open up unless I actually go in and jump the power to them, and then I get the driver's side window to work. So I got to figure that out. From what I've seen online, those relays are all the way in the back of the fuse block. Like, you have to take the fuse block out, and they're like stuck up in, like sealed inside of the fuse block. The fuse block, the inside one. So that's one out. I got one. The bottom connection, the bottom hole's got a screw going through it. The middle and top have just nuts with washers built in. What's the name for those? I don't know. I forget what it is. And yes, this is loose because I did crack these before I started the video. And you can get to them without music. You can get to them without moving this little block in here of relays, but I've got to tell you, it is such a pain that it's just easier to take the two. About to lose one. Take the two 10 mil nuts off. Okay. I don't know how well this is going to come out. It is disconnected. However, there are two wired connections at the bottom here. This one here, and there's one on the other side. To take them out, you actually slide this little side piece out. As you slide it out, it actually pushes the connector off. Let me do the same on the other side. You don't want to mess with it. Let me show you on this one what it does. So as you push this in, you can see on the side there's like little sliders, little hooks that go down into there, and as you slide these in, it sucks the plug up and into place. So with this locked in, the plug won't come out, but once you slide them out, it'll kind of push it out as well, following those same kind of sliders there. I'll pause the video for a bit so I can scream and curse and kick and see what I could do. Okay, and once that comes out, this will just slide right out. Look at the end here. Look inside, make sure that my pins look okay, which they do. Let me see if my cable looks good. It looks fine. I don't know why that one was so problematic. This one was built, this particular computer that was in there was from a 2007. And I don't know if that's part of the problem. So, getting the new one in, you gotta kind of get it into place. Get the back cable in. Now, here's the problem. That back cable, I slid the little slider all the way in. It has to be out so that the pin goes in, and as you push it in, the pin connects in and slides down and pulls the whole thing up. It looks like there's another set of the same in the back. So you want that slider all the way out. You see why I said to disconnect this? It is just really, otherwise it would really be in the way. What's nice is they put the pins deep at least. So you can't really, let's see. There it goes. What's nice is when it works, it just works. Watch, so this one will be much easier to see. And look, you can see the two little pins right there and there on the plastic. I'll show you on the other one. This slides in, you push it in, and then you slide that. And see, as you slide it and push it, it pulls itself up into place. Next, we're gonna get everything on. Great bolts. There we go. Make sure I'm not pinching off any cables or any wiring. There we go. This thing is a total pain to get in and out, to be honest with you. Okay. Next I will reconnect the battery, and then we can give it a quick test to see if that actually is a good working unit or not. Alright, I know it's got power because I could see mileage, and it's the same mileage that was on it before. Let's start it up, see what it does. That squeaking's pretty normal for this car. The radio's in demo mode. The clock's reset. Okay. So next thing to do would be to hook up a scanner and read. Now, the issue that I ran into before with this, the reason why I was having, went through a few different computers was because I was trying to get the computer to be set up with the same or to read with the same VIN. However, I found out that's actually burned in on these particular computers. Let's see. I'm on. Yep, there it goes. Let's see how many are ready. Whoa, 3 okay already, 4 waiting. That's actually pretty good. Let's see what it's... what is it? IM readiness. Let's see. Misfire monitor's okay, fuel system's okay. Whatever component's okay. Catalyst monitor's incomplete. Okay, that's normal. Next one. Evaporative monitor. Incomplete, okay. Secondary air refrigerant, no, it doesn't have those. O2, so the monitor is incomplete and the heater is incomplete. So once that heater actually comes and reads okay, that means that the oxygen sensor monitor should read. That's what I've been told, at least. So we'll see what happens. Next step is to turn this off so it stops beeping at me and take the key out. The next step really is to put this all back together. And that's it. I mean, it's tight squeezed down there, but it's not too bad of a job to do. Next thing to do, change that belt out, but the next thing to do is to drive the car around for a bit and get some miles on it to try to get it to clear all the codes. That's all I've got for this video. Hopefully this helps you out. I mean, really changing them out really isn't difficult at all. It's aggravating, yeah. They like to put bolts in difficult places, but try to be a little more patient than I am, and it's not that bad, okay? So you can do it yourself, save yourself some money. All right, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully this helps you. Please like and subscribe and all that stuff. It really helps me out. I'm trying to get myself, to the point where I can start making these and maybe, have a little bit of an audience. Okay, so please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos. Thank you.